Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So you probably are interested in generating passive income that pays handsomely. So today we're going to be talking about a product or a project that is called YieldNodes. I've been with them for a number of months already, and so far so good, and they have a good history of providing returns to people who invest with them. So without further ado, let's get started. So yes, this is one of those projects that is called a node offer. So as opposed to probably Strongblock, and we've probably spoken about this project a number of times, YieldNodes does not itself provide computers that are nodes. Now, what they do is they invest in nodes or in projects that provide those nodes. And they do the management for you, so you don't have to be, which is not a great deal of work, but still they do the work for you. So all you have to do is make a deposit and check your monthly income. Actually, you can check it week by week. And if you want to remove some money from the nodes, you can do so once a month. But let's follow my my browser so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see my screen and we can follow along. Here we are. So this is YieldNodes. Their website is yieldnodes.com. However, I'm going to be leaving a link to this project on the description of this video, which will provide you some benefits and also some benefit for me. So in case you are interested in this project when you finish watching this video, that's going to be a great way for us both to get a little bit of extra dollars. So now let's talk about this project. I've been investing with them since December. So, and they have been providing returns. At the beginning, I did not invest that much. But after reading so many good reviews and learning more about them, and they being on the space, on the crypto space, on the node space for almost 3 years, if I remember well. So that's already, in crypto time, that's like being in 50 years, because crypto changes so much and so fast that a company that's been in the space for 3 years, or let's say 2.5 years, it already says a lot about this project. And there are some differences with other nodes projects, and I'm going to be discussing them with you in this video. So I hope to provide you with insight so you can make your own decision on whether to invest with them. Now, I have to say I'm not a financial advisor. I only tell you what I find interesting. This is for educational purposes, but I hope with these videos to be able to provide you with tools so you can make great decisions, so you can increase your income for whatever you need to that money for. So this is their main website, and let's explore. Well, they have this video you can watch. It doesn't say that much, but they are operating between 2,000 and 4,000 master nodes. And they alternate this with a staking, proof of stake staking, and that's what brings their income to YieldNodes. And then, of course, by investing with them, you get a share of that. And of course, it depends on how much you invest, the amount you will be getting back. But let's say you get a percentage on your money invested. Now, when the times are good for the crypto space, their returns are way higher. And in the last 3 months, crypto has been tumbling up and down, and the returns went down. However, I found that the returns that you can get with YieldNodes are far better than, of course, far better than a bank, but far better than other crypto projects that might be a little bit more risky. And here's the thing I like about YieldNodes. When they invest in nodes and, of course, staking, as they state here, they are distributing the risk in different projects. So let's say you have $1,000 or $2,000 to put into this project, or maybe $10,000. Doesn't matter the amount. So you could either go and invest, let's say, in Cake, right? PancakeSwap, and you could get around 60% of a return with a project. What if Cake goes down and you lose 50% of that? So you would have to, if you want less risk, Of course, less risk, less return, more risk, more returns. But let's say you want less risk. So you would have to invest, let's say, in 10, 12 different projects and be managing that and be checking how the coins are going up or down, and make sure that you uninvest when the time comes to uninvest. And this is something I do. I almost do it full time, not exactly full time, but I spend a lot of time, guys, checking what I invest in so I don't lose money, because tokens other than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few others tend to go down with time, especially during bad times like what we've seen since the beginning of this year. Although this week has been better for Bitcoin and crypto in general. But when prices go down, so if you have been investing, let's say, in strong nodes, we've seen during this 2 months and a half, the price of strong has gone from $500 to $130. So already, if you are investing there, you already lost 2/3 of what you invested originally. So if you want to diminish your risk, what you need to do is make sure that you are investing in a big number of different projects. So some might go down, some might go up, but in the end, that averages out the risk. And what YieldNodes does is exactly that, but they do it for you. So you put the money with them, and what they do is they spread that money in different projects, and they do what I just explained you need to do in order to diminish your risk. And then you will be receiving a deposit, each month, and you can either withdraw that money, or you can reinvest it and generate more money. So far I have been reinvesting, because why not, guys? As always, don't invest more than you can afford to lose in crypto in general, but more in crypto, because crypto is kind of risky still. Although, if you are in the US, you know that most banks go broke. So, although you are covered by the FDIC, there's only a limit of dollars that are covered by the government, and everything else above that you lose. So there's nothing 100% sure. Now, having said that, YieldNodes will distribute your money among different projects, both in nodes and staking. So that makes it better for your risk management, and you don't have to do it yourself. So if you don't want to be spending 4 hours a day managing every investment, this is a good place to look for. Now, they have, let's see, they mentioned last year, they made investors around 13% of return in that year, which is music to my ear. That I don't know about you guys, but 230%. Imagine you sold your car at the end of the year, you have 2 cars. Isn't that great? So, of course, it's always risky. So I'm not saying go sell your car, but let's say you don't, during the pandemic, you were not using your car and you didn't expect to use it, especially if you are, like, say, in Europe or other countries like Mexico. We can use the subway or a lot of public transportation. So I've been actually considering selling my car because I don't use it that much anymore. And what if I invested that money here? Well, during last year, which was a good year for crypto, they made you 213%. So that means you ended up with your original money plus 2 times that. So you ended up with 3 cars, basically. But that doesn't always happen. So this year, so far, I've been getting around 8% per month. And this is the average of the last 29 months. So they say, well, it's an average of 120% per year. But if you compound that, so every month you reinvest what you get, you would be getting around 213%. Now, so far during this, until March, which we are around the end of March, I've been receiving around 8% per month. So if you multiply 8% times 12 months, that's closer to 100%. So with that, you would be receiving your original money, which is, let's say, your car plus another car. And that is still great, because I'm sure if you put that money in the bank, at the end of the year, you would be receiving your money plus a enough money to buy a cup of coffee. That's it, because banks are not paying that much, especially if you're investing in dollars. Of course, if you invest in another currency, that might change. But let's say in pesos in Mexico, you're getting, I think, 3.5% annual return. So let's say you sold your dollars, you invested them in pesos, you're getting 3.5 compared to 100%. And it doesn't mean that the peso is not risky, guys, because there are always fluctuations in exchange rates. So, but one never knows. The more stable, the less, the more distribution of risk, the better for you if this is money that you will be needing in a short time. So the other interesting thing is you don't necessarily need to have money in the crypto cloud. Let's say if you want to invest here, you can actually use your debit or credit card to invest with them, do a bank wire. It depends on where in the world you are, but they offer a lot of options. I did fund using USDT, and you can actually do that through the USDT blockchain, so you don't have to pay high gas fees. Because I already had some money there, actually I sold my cake and invested here. What they do is they change your money for euros, and they keep your accounting in euros, which is, it's not bad, guys. Actually, I think with all the money printing that has been happening in the US, it's better, at least for the time being, to have that in euros. But they do accept a number of deposit options. Basically, they say the minimum deposit is 500 euros, which is let's say $600, and there's a maximum deposit of $250,000. So that should cover a lot of people. And they pay out monthly your ROI, and then you can cancel the contract after the month number 6. So let's say you invest in January, in June, you can request everything you have deposited plus their ROI if you have reinvested that to be deposited back to your account. So yeah, that's basically it. You can request when you get your money back for them to be changed to euros, dollars, or Bitcoin, whatever it suits you better. So they say sometimes it's between 5 and 50% of profit. I am sure when the times are better for crypto, and hopefully that's going to be happening soon, the ROI will be closer to 15%. And I don't know how close, but it will be higher than currently. And then they have this graph explaining how much you received, and it compares it to gold, which we know that gold has not been paying that much, although it's been changing in the last 3 weeks since the war in Ukraine. But if you compare, YieldNodes with BTC, Dow Jones, and gold, this graph shows you that so far it has been better to invest with them. And then they explain what's masternoding. I'll just explain that to you. They explain that there are risks, and of course there are risks. And another great thing, guys, I like about this project is that everyone here is, or the main people working, have been doxxed, so we know who they are, as opposed to projects where everyone is anonymous and they can just run away with your money. The director, the CEO, actually sends emails every month explaining the status of the project and any news, and so he's constantly sharing that information. They are based, if I remember well, either in Hong Kong or Singapore. I think it's in Hong Kong, and that's where they manage everything from. Yeah, and there's always reviews. I don't always believe they are real people, but for now, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. And then they are related to other projects. They actually purchased this Sapphire cryptocurrency, which you can masternode again, and other projects. So they explain all these projects they are related with. They are partnered with a number of projects too, like CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. I'm sure they're only listed there. I don't think they have a larger involvement, but who knows? I'm not sure. And yeah, that's basically that. There are frequently asked questions. We're not going to go through all of them. The fees are already covered in your ROI. So if you get 8%, that's already free of their fees. And of course, they are taking, they make more profit. Let's say they make 12% per month, and you will be getting 8% and they'll be getting 4%. I don't know how much they take, but 8% per month for me is already good. And yeah, and that's basically it. So let's go see, when you're logged in, what do you see? And of course, this is affiliate, so we already know. I have provided a link in the description of this video. So guys, please, if you like this video and you're looking to invest with them, click on my link, because that's going to be providing some compensation for the effort of bringing you these videos. And I think you get also like a small discount. So, okay, so this is how much I invested originally. I'm disclosing this. I normally don't disclose my numbers, but we're here. I believe I invested close to $4,000. They changed it to euros. And so far I have received 445 euros. So that's already like 15%. I invested in the last week of December. So, and there's another thing you need to know, guys. When you invest with them, the first week you are not going to be receiving anything, because they say that that's the week where they decide where they're going to be putting your money. So it's not already generating income, neither for you nor for them. But after that week passes by, you will be starting to get your ROI. Unfortunately, the last week of January, we have Christmas, we have New Year's. So that turned out to be not 1 week, but around 10 days. But that's okay. So here's where you see each week I've been getting 1.8%, 2%, 1.6%, and this is when crypto has been going up and down. Right now, Bitcoin is around $44,000. We're close to a ceiling. If we broke past that ceiling or resistance, if you are using Wall Street's lingo, Bitcoin might go all the way to $50-something thousand. So if that happens, we can expect this to be 2.2, 2.4%. But in average, it's around 8%. As you can see, 8.3% in February. So this is where you see your money. Now, if you click on deposit, this is where you can actually deposit the funds. You can choose to deposit in euros or Bitcoin or USDT. So what I did is I used USDT, sent the funds from, I think it was from Binance or KuCoin, I don't remember where I had the funds. And then you choose to send them not via Ethereum, which is ERC20, but you use TRC20, which is Tether's own blockchain. So you only pay $1 fee for that, which is much lower than the $40, $80, $100 you would pay on Ethereum. Or you can send Bitcoin if you already have Bitcoin and you want to transfer the funds here. Now, the thing is, you need to know if you transfer Bitcoin, it will be changed to euros. So you will have the fluctuations of the euro against the Bitcoin while you have the money here. So that's one thing you need to keep in mind. And there's other ways to make the deposit with credit card, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and there was, you can also transfer via wire if that's what you want to do. And here's the history of my deposits. I sent $3,000. They changed it to this amount in euros. And yeah, this is the last week of December. And then I did send some Bitcoin because I like the returns. I didn't send that much. I had a small amount of Bitcoins lying around. They changed it for 300 euros, and then this is compounding returns, which is really cool. And this is where the release date is when you will be able to take out this funds, this amount. So keep in mind, this is a 6-month horizon, which still, like compared to other nodes, like strong nodes, where you lose the original investment, is going to be left there forever. Here you can receive your money back. So that's already much better than investing in other nodes. Also, there's the diversification of risk, which is another plus. And although you're not getting the 300% return you're getting on strong node, If you invested like me at $540 per node per strong, and even there's, I think some people invested at up above $1,000 per strong, so now it's worth 130. So they basically lost 80% of their money. So if you're getting 300%, but you're losing 90%, you end up nowhere if you invest in just one project. So this is one of the things that I like. You can click on withdraw if you are already in that period where you can withdraw. If you have created your account, you can click on affiliate, and then you can KYC. I think it's mandatory, and you can also use the 2FA if you want to have more security, which I highly recommend. And then there's the mails archive where you can read if you miss the mail or you deleted it on your email account, you can always reread them. So that's basically it, guys. I think the most important thing to understand about this project is you're getting around 2% per week. So in a week, you get 10 times what a US bank would pay you for your dollars in just 1 week. So that's great. If you're waiting 6 months, you will be earning around 100%. Plus, if you compound that, you'll be earning a lot more. And the diversification of your money into a lot of projects. So it doesn't mean that every month you will be getting 2%. Sometimes it will go lower because, let's say, if they were investing in Strong Node, we know the price went down of Strong, then that will hit you. But instead of getting 2%, you might get 1% that week, which is already much better. And the other thing to remind you is it's in euros, so everything you send them gets transformed to euros. When you're ready to withdraw, you can convert that to anything else like Bitcoin or US dollars. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like it. It helps me show the videos to more people, or actually, YouTube push this video to other people who might find it useful. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So because we are always talking about how to generate more money, how to grow it, and how to protect it. So see you for now, and see you next video. Bye-bye now.